So when traveling in Belize, I went diving a couple of times, and I've seen many types of fish, from moray eels to pufferfish. But the animal that kept popping up the most and pretty much followed us the whole way was the nursing shark. So when diving in the Caribbean seas, we've seen tons of these guys, but what are nursing sharks? They don't look like a typical shark, so what are they? So nursing sharks, or the scientific name Gymnostona serratum, are part of the sharks and rays family. These guys can get pretty big, about 7.5 to 9 feet long, so not a massive shark, but still big enough. And they have a decent lifespan, living up to 25 years or even more than that. And they're pretty heavy boys as well, which can weigh up to 200 to 330 pounds, which is much bigger than me. They're found usually around Central America or South America, so this could be the Atlantic Ocean and bits of the Eastern Pacific Ocean. And the current population of these guys is unknown. We have had no idea how many there is in the wild, so you can take that as a good thing or a bad thing, but they're not hard to find usually. And unlike big sharks like great white sharks, bull sharks, tiger sharks, these guys just scavenge on the ground looking for small food to eat, such as crustaceans, bony fish, sea urchins, and even some squid. These nursing sharks are known as friendly creatures. They just love to know what's going on and usually don't harm anyone, but don't be fooled. They do have strong, powerful jaws and sharp teeth that they use to crunch down the hard shells of crustaceans, so they are packing quite a bite. So when we finally went out to go and dive in the Belize water, it took us about a 2-hour boat journey to get to the destination. And I mean, the second we hit that water, the nursing shark started coming towards us. It just kept circling us, looking at us, just making sure, who are you? Are you good? We're not going to have any problems here? Because this is their territory. They don't want us to mess about here at all. Now, for most shark species, you always have to keep moving, because if a shark stops, it means they can't breathe. So most shark species have to keep moving so they can breathe. But the cool characteristic for nursing sharks is they don't have to do that. Nursing sharks can stay still and still be breathing fine. So sometimes you'll be finding these guys in coral reefs and just like wee nooks and crannies around, and they'll just be having a nice wee rest and just keeping an eye on everything that's going on. It's absolutely amazing technique. It's such a useful skill for these beautiful creatures. They're also such social animals as well. Like most shark species, you can find a lot of nursing sharks in groups up to 40 of them at a time, which is humongous and would be amazing to see. Unfortunately though, for where I was diving, there was max maybe 4 or 5 of them. Still amazing to see though. And lastly, I think the most beautiful thing about nursing sharks is actually the colorization. So most shark species are grey, maybe some blue colours. Nursing sharks can be found to have usually a light brown or even like some yellow in it, which is absolutely beautiful. And this is just to help them blend in with the sandy, corally background. Isn't that incredible?